Violence in Darfur has continued for 13 years. 2.6 million people have been forced from their homes. It's a war that's conducted away from the global spotlight, but the violence continues, and a new report by Amnesty International suggests a new weapon may now be being used. They've released shocking images. These, they believe, are the victims of chemical warfare, a blister agent being used. They believe between 200 and 250 people, many of them children, have been killed in at least 30 separate attacks since the start of this year.
There have been relentless attacks, there have been war crimes, there have been crimes against humanity, and now this new level of viciousness with the use of suspected chemical weapons.
Sudan's President Omar al-Bashir already faces war crimes charges at the International Criminal Court over Darfur. Now his government must answer these shocking new allegations. But in an interview with me for the Talk to Al Jazeera programme, his foreign minister has strenuously denied that the Sudanese government forces have ever used chemical warfare.
We don't use chemical weapons against our citizens. We haven't used it. If that has ever happened, it is very easy to tell.
But Amnesty say they have proof. They believe 200 to 250 people have been killed. If that's the case, will you launch an inquiry?
In fact, if that is the case, we will launch an internal inquiry. But I will tell you, whatever happens in Jabal Marra, immediately UNIMID, with South Sudan Armed Forces, go to the area where the fight was. And it is very easy to verify.
UNIMID is the UN and African Union joint peacekeeping mission with 20,000 personnel in Darfur. They say they've made repeated requests to visit the area where the alleged attacks took place, but have not been given permission by the Sudanese government. Senior Security Council diplomats have told me they're shocked by the findings in the Amnesty International report. Never before have there been allegations of chemical weapons use in Darfur. One diplomat, however, told me it's likely that the issue first has to be discussed by the OPCW. That's the international organization based in The Hague that deals with chemical weapons, before there can be a meeting of the UN Security Council. James Bays, Al Jazeera, at the United Nations.